back from the dead.
Hey guys, Frozen X is here, and I'm just bringing you some Fence Raid gameplay. I'm probably going to ramble most of this video, but to be honest, the reasoning behind it is that I have no time at the moment. This week is my last week of college, and the few I get maybe an hour or two a day to actually play a game, and I don't really have time to make great content, but I'm going to still try and do my best. But after Thursday, I'm fully done. Just this week, up until Thursday is going to be kind of busy for me. Well, not kind of busy. It's going to be a hell for me. It'll probably, I don't know if I'll be able to make like 4 videos a day. I might cut back to like 2, which kind of sucks. Maybe 3. I'll try and get out as many as I can. But like I said, until time is more of a thing that I have, I can't really do much about it. So sorry about that. But yeah, after Tuesday or Thursday, I intend to be, pumping out videos left and right. I also will be bringing some Overwatch gameplay soon. A friend of mine has given me a beta code, but I'll talk more about that in my Overwatch video, because I'm not going to try and talk about another game inside of Crossout. So yeah, but mostly this video, I just want to talk about the statement of the devs don't care about this game, and I don't really agree with this at all. A lot of people keep saying that they think the devs are Gaijin, that oh, look at War Thunder, they're just money whores. Well, first of all, Gaijin is just a publisher. They get some say in the final product, but for the most part, they are not, they don't have anything to do with the development of this game. The final say goes to Gaijin or Targum, I don't remember what it is, but they are the ones who are making the game. They get to decide what goes in the game and what does not, what microtransactions are added and which ones are taken out, things like that. They are required to meet a certain amount of money, because when you get a publisher, that publisher is basically saying, we'll give you, or we'll pretty much front you this money, but we expect this much money in return. And usually there is a time limit on that, which is probably why this game is in closed beta right now. They probably needed to start showing profits to Gaijin to continue development of the game, because again, Gaijin is not just going to give them money to develop a game if it's clearly not going to make money when it's released. So they probably wanted to see, is this game going to be worth the investment? And that's part of the reason why I think it's in closed beta right now. So I would just, kind of cut them some slack, guys. They're working on the game. This is their first big release. So are you expecting it to be perfect in the closed beta? Because I really hope not. This game is not going to be perfect per se for quite a while, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Don't be saying the devs don't care at all. They just want your money. Don't buy into the beta. Well, that kind of that statement is disproved by the recent patch. You can say all you want. Oh, they didn't add much content. Just 2 new weapons. That's it. And a map. But if you look at how many bug fixes they fixed, that is the sign that these devs care. They want to make sure the base fundamental features of the game are working before they start building on it. I mean, that was the Division's key problem. They put so much more content into the game, but the base functions of the game didn't work. The game had a lot of cool things in it, but it doesn't matter when, you have these glitches that have been in the game since release day. I mean, that going through walls glitch with the mobile cover, that's been in the game since March 14th. They have fixed so many things, and they just keep adding content on, thinking, okay, we'll sell more copies if we have more content, we'll make more money, instead of just fixing the base game. So it makes me really happy to see that Targum or Targum, I don't know if it's an N or an M at the end, but whatever, is actually working on the base game before they start releasing all this extra content, and then you have this giant pile of shit rather than just, this game that has a few problems here or there. So just let them work on the base functions of the game. Let them get everything working the way they want it to work before you start saying that they're not adding any content and this game isn't going anywhere, blah blah blah, you know. It's pointless to say that, because it's a great concept for a game, and if you're just telling the dev, or if you're just killing the community out of it already, then the game absolutely won't get anywhere, and then once the game gets nowhere, you're just going to complain again that, see, I told you so. Well, you can't really complain like that, because if the game goes nowhere and you were there saying the whole time, oh, the devs don't care, don't buy this game, blah blah blah, then you're the person that killed the game, not the devs. So just, you know, let them work on it, okay? Until the game goes into at least open beta, I don't even think it's a fair statement to say that the devs aren't doing enough. I mean, the game is in closed beta for clear reasons. They know it's not ready. They want to work on it some more before they open it up to the public, because they've reached a lot of criticism with this closed beta, and imagine the amount of criticism they'd be getting if it were an open beta. So that's just kind of my thoughts on that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, you know, subscribe. You know how YouTubers end a video, and yeah, peace out, guys.